Hey guys, my name is Oscar Rodriguez, and I'm a student at the University of Memphis, and I'm excited to share my story with you guys today. Growing up, I grew up with a very legalistic view of God in the Catholic Church, and I just always was taught that I had to do these small little things or big little things just to get into heaven. Midnight sacraments, going to church every Sunday, confessing to a priest. I felt like it was the right thing to do, but I didn't feel that connection with God there myself. And coming out of that, sophomore year of high school, I went to a Christian camp in Jasper, Georgia, and there I started to build a foundation and an introduction to who God was and what He did for me. And that was send His only Son to die for me and to uphold my sins and to save me. And I accepted who He was, but I never took that leap of faith in salvation. And that led to some really hard times in my life, times of distress, depression, anxiety, through different various situations. And coming into my freshman year in college, I my parents had separated, and from there, 2 years later, this past February, my dad left to Mexico, and that took a really hard hit on me, and I basically turned away from God and blamed Him for everything that was going on. I was just angry and frustrated at Him for allowing these things to happen, not knowing that one day He was going to give these things a purpose. And that was going on really, really hard time throughout my life, to where I try to find myself in different forms of things for fulfillment, like drugs and alcohol. I felt very hard into that. And He decided to just pull me right out of that. He's like, you don't need to be there anymore. And these past 5 months, I was introduced back into the BCM at the University of Memphis. From there, I met Mitch, and I was introduced here at ICC. And I've been here for 5 months, and it's probably been some of the greatest times of my life. I just remember 5 months ago, I accepted my life in Christ, and I accepted and completely surrendered my life to Him. It's been some of the greatest times in my life that I've ever had. Also been some of the hardest struggles I've ever faced in my faith, but I know that I have a God who I can take refuge in, and a God who I can come to in any time of need. Nahum 1:7 tells me that even in the day of darkness, He is a stronghold, and He knows who takes refuge in Him. So He knows if I'm coming to Him with everything or not. He's always there waiting for me. And even if I struggle with depression and anxiety right now, I know that I'm taking refuge in Him, and I'm relying on Him, and that one day He's going to let it all go away. He tells us this in Revelation 21:4 about this new heaven and this new earth, that there will be no more pain, no more sorrow, no more death. He will wipe every tear away, and there will be nothing but joy. And the fact that we as believers get to look forward to that, and we get to see that coming one day, it's just a great sign of hope, that we know that our God is doing this for us. With that, I'm excited to be here getting baptized with you guys today in front of my church family, and I love you all.